who was Quan Chi talking to? He's talking to himself. So earlier today, Quan Chi trailer just dropped. So apparently it dropped while I was still in bed. So when I woke up, I saw that the trailer was out. I watched it myself. Looks amazing. Quan Chi looks good. Khameleon looks absolutely amazing in this, and you know, got me super excited. So anyways, let's go over the trailer analysis breakdown. Let's see what we can pick apart from this trailer for Quan Chi and Khameleon DLC. Let's go. Quan Chi looks good. I like him. The tentacle beast I wasn't expecting though.
Put your demons at my command, and we'll talk. Do you think my hand that weak, Leon?
All right, all right. Whew. Okay. What I like right here is first of all, Khameleon. I mean, we already saw her in the story mode, you know, that's already us, but still I can't get over how her design is actually really good in the game. And I love the fact that she is constantly shifting from her palette colors, you know, throughout the animation. Like it slowly goes from, you know, like to blue, pink, green, like very like constantly. That's very Khameleon like. I mean, unlike Tremor, you know, his variation changes. That's because that's a Mortal Kombat X mechanic, not because it's specifically who Tremor is. You know, his variations, that's specific to Mortal Kombat X. It's the fact that Khameleon is constantly changing colors. That's very Khameleon-esque. You know, that's what made Khameleon, you know, who she is. Well, the female Khameleon version. But anyways, yeah, like I appreciate the detail in here. She looks very well done, and you know, I'm very happy. All right, Quan Chi strings. Okay, so right there earlier, I noticed Khameleon doing the Melina size. It was an ambush, so that's really good. So for those of you who got used to, you know, Sonya's square wave, you know, this will be very at home. And also Quan Chi's moves, you know, the strings look very Warlock-esque, you know, from MKX. You know, unfortunately, we don't see any, like, you know, summoner variation where, you know, he summons the bat. You know, that mix-up was always, you know, a nightmare to deal with. But anyways, yeah, so first thing that we see with Khameleon, unlike Tremor, who was nothing but pure summons, here, first thing we see with Khameleon, it's an ambush. So that's already really good. I'm super excited. Right here, that looks to be an ambush as well. But the ambush is Jade's phase. So interesting that, you know, this is similar to Sub-Zero's ice armor, which is an ambush. So we got a projectile immunity tool for Khameleon. That's really good. So first of all, combo extension ambush, and now a phase ambush or a projectile immunity ambush. Now I'm wondering if those are both ambushes. So how is this gonna work? Like I don't know, like how switching, you know, from different color palettes or powers is going to be done here, because we don't see any switching. We just see automatically it's a different one. So is it going to be that every time you use a move it automatically switches, or do we have to manually switch? You know, we don't know. We'll see when we get some breakdowns in the future, but so far multiple ambushes. It's already looking good for Khameleon, for me that is. That one was a summon, a very quick summon. That was pretty much Serena's forward cameo, the single sickle. But here, this is the glaive. It's a boomerang glaive, so it's gonna come back. So definitely a combo extender for sure. But that's a summon. So, but that is a good summon. Any projectile that's also a combo extender is a good summon. It's fast too. Okay, so that one was a summon. This one was Melina's ball roll. Well, not really much of a ball roll, more of like a ball roll into pop-up. So it's a pop-up launcher. So that's nice. Very similar to Sector, and I guess you can count Scorpion as well with that overhead combo extender or combo starter, you know, whatnot. But anyways, the moves that are used for Khameleon, both the ambushes and the summons, are all really good right now. Right there, right there. See, we didn't see any switch, but we see that Khameleon already has the katana palette. So another good cameo, a projectile. It looked like to be a summon as well. So that's really good. I know I'm talking mainly about Khameleon, but like Quan Chi has good moves and, you know, stuff. But I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to say it. Forgive me, all the Quan Chi fans out there, but a lot of Quan Chi stuff doesn't seem that, you know, that amazing right now. Like, you know, it's cool, but nothing mind-blowing. Unlike everything that Khameleon's doing, it's very mind-blowing to me. I could be just biased toward ninjas. No, I'm 100% biased towards ninjas, but Khameleon just looks good, so forgive me for appreciating such a well-designed cameo, okay? But Quan Chi, don't get me wrong, Quan Chi looks really good right now. He has a snipe. Okay, let's break that down. So first of all, Quan Chi, his skulls, that's really good. He has a snipe, that's also really good. Okay, right here, the forward grab. It seems that Khameleon was in a previous color palette of Melina. I could be wrong. That could just be because of the glowing effect. But it went to Jade. So, by the way, that looks so sick. That's a sick throw. We'll get into something about that a little bit later. But so far, that Jade forward throw animation, very, very good. Now, before people are going to be doom and gloom about, you know, oh, Jade's not going to be here because Jade's move is already here. Remember, Khameleon has Melina and Katana's moves in here. And who's in the game? Melina and Katana. So I'm not saying this confirms that Jade is in the game, but it also doesn't deconfirm her not being in the game. So we'll see, okay? We'll see.
I had hoped our alliance would be more deadly.
All in good time, Shang Tsung.
Yeah, we know. Deadly Alliance reference, yada yada. We all get it. We're going to be seeing that string a lot from Quan Chi. Okay, this one I want to talk about. So first of all, two things that, you know, are very unique with Quan Chi. He has a cage. He can literally trap you. I've never seen a character that can literally just trap you from like moving besides, you know, Sub-Zero's freezes. And then this portal right here, this portal, it's like, it reminds me of the sorcerer variation for MKX, but instead of like being a super armor, like, you know, kind of like, you know, a portal or like zone, it's like, you know, it opens up possibilities of more moves of Quan Chi. So one, he has more skulls and they're purple, so I don't know what that can mean. You know, it could just be because it's multiple, that's why it's purple. Right here, that skull, the big skull, it absorbs projectiles. That's crazy. You know, any projectile that can eat up other projectiles while still being on the field, very, very strong. And it combos. And you notice that after he got the skull to go in, he summoned another, you know, portal behind him. So I don't know if that is what will cause it to, you know, combo or extend, but the fact that you can summon that portal, it's really cool. A Netherrealm portal. It can snipe too, apparently. So apparently it looks like that every time you use the big skull, the portal buff goes away. So I guess that's part of it. Okay, right here, Khameleon has a second forward throw animation. That begs a lot of questions. What determines what her, you know, power is going to be? Again, we were talking about that earlier, where like, do we switch manually? Does it switch automatically? Does it switch every time she uses the power? But the fact that Khameleon is going to constantly be in different forms throughout the fight, I like that. It's different than Tremor, where he has access to multiple variations, but let's be honest, we don't even use all of them. Me, I mainly only use Aftershock. Sometimes I use Crystalline, and I rarely ever use Metallic. Khameleon, on the other hand, looks like you're going to constantly be using all of her variations or all of her powers, which, in my honest opinion, they're all really strong. I am going to use all of those powers constantly throughout the entire fight, which is a good thing, and I like that. Now that was an interesting summon. Instead of doing, you know, a combo extension or doing, you know, another move, it causes you to jump cancel where you can't actually really jump cancel. So you end up extending the combo yourself, not necessarily using the cameo's attack, but the cameo will make you combo into your own combos in an unnatural way, which is really, really great. That's actually really, really cool. I like it how the entire animation when they were doing Get Ready for the Fatal Blow, you see Khameleon going through all those colors. I love that detail. Okay, Melina, then Katana, and then Jade. That's so good. It looks so visually appealing. I'm not gonna lie, the Fatal Blow could have definitely been much more creative than what we saw with Quan Chi, but it is what it is. Interesting fatality as well. It's pretty gross. Right here, okay. Khameleon, the victory pose is so good. So it went from Melina to Katana into Jade. Oh, that is so slick. You guys can't tell me that Khameleon doesn't look absolutely gorgeous here. For me, Khameleon is bae. I think she is actually my Mortal Kombat bae right now. Like, I would love to pair her up with any ninja I use. If I can use her with all the other male ninjas I have, it'll be so good. Especially Smoke, and I can bring it to tournaments. That'd be so great. It's like the ship duo, the ship team. You know, girl ninja, boy ninja. Again, I love my ninjas, guys. And Khameleon is just magnificent here. Alright, so important dates we gotta talk about. So, as you can see, early access. So for those who have the premium edition or combat pack, you get to play Quan Chi on December 14th, which is in like 10 days. And then Khameleon, unfortunately, will not be available until January. So January is the day I'm looking for, but I'm definitely going to be using Quan Chi, you know, when he comes out on December 14th. Then apparently, like next following week, he'll be available for individual purchase. But anyways, let me know what you all think of Quan Chi. Let me know what you think of Khameleon and how do you feel about the trailer. And if you're as hyped as I am, especially for Khameleon. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks to all members of the Nitro Ninjas. This is your Grandmaster NikkNitro. Stay awesome, my ninjas.